I remember I used to check the profile of the guy I was dating when I wasn't sure where we were, and sometimes I felt hurt when I saw him updating new pictures on dating apps. To me, that was a sign he was still looking for more options. I didn't know how to ask to clarify, and I didn't want to sound like I was attached or too pushy. What's up guys, welcome back to another dating episode. If this is your first time to my channel, I'm Crystal. I make videos every week about dating tips and travel. So last week I did my very first online dating couple interviews. I invited my friend Talia and Marco. They met on Tinder 4 years ago and now they're happily married for a year and a half. If you missed that video, feel free to click the link here to watch. So for today's dating episode, I want to answer one question that I get asked a lot lately. Actually, it was from my followers and my girlfriends. So the question is, what does it mean when my date still updates his profile pictures on dating app while we are still dating? I'm sure a lot of you who are using dating apps might have experienced this before because I did when I was using dating apps. I remember I used to check the profile of the guy I was dating and was interested in from time to time when I wasn't sure where we were, and sometimes I felt hurt when I saw him updating new pictures on dating apps. To me, that was a sign that he was still active and he was still looking for more options. And as a girl, I didn't know how to ask to clarify, and I didn't want to sound like I was attached or too pushy. I think this question needs to be discussed at two angles. Number one, if you just met this person for about a month or two, you see each other on a regular basis, maybe once a week or a few times a month, you text each other quite often, there's a good flow between you both. In this case, I would say it's still too early to say or to commit to someone, and it's reasonable for your date if he's still active, changing profile pictures on dating apps, since you both are still in the feeling each other out kind of phase. So maybe you just need to be a little bit more patient and see where this takes you. So case number two, if you've been dating this person for about 3 months or more than 3 months and you see each other quite often, but he's still updating his profile pictures up till this 3-month mark, then maybe he wants to keep his options open. But there's a big but. There are still some variables that we haven't covered yet. For some people, 3 months is long enough for them to figure it out and know if they want to be exclusive with someone. But for some people who's kind of like a slow type, they need a longer time to get to know more about this person before they can decide if they want to be exclusive. So don't be discouraged if you see your date still updating their profile picture. If you know your date is a slow type of person, then you just need to give him and yourself a longer time to figure it out. But only you know the best. I have a girlfriend whose date took almost 1 year before he asked her to officially be his girlfriend. But during that period, he wasn't dating anyone else. He's just a slow type that needs longer time to figure it out and then commit. And now they've been happily together for many years. I know this is an extreme example, but I just want to stress the fact that everyone and each case is different. I feel like on dating apps, you can roughly divide guys into two groups. The relationship type of guys and the I still want to date more kind of guy. For the relationship type of guys, it usually doesn't take them too long before they decide if they want to be exclusive with someone. On the other hand, the I still want to date more kind of guy, they just want to keep dating and then see what's out there. They are not ready to be exclusive or settle down with anyone. There's no right or wrong. We should have our own options and choice about dating. And also, these two types have nothing to do with their age. They can be like at the age of 24 and they cannot wait to find someone to start a family together. Or they could be at their age of 40 and they still want to date around what's out there and then meet more new people. So up to this point, what we've been discussing is all based on if your date is equally interested in you. If your date doesn't really communicate with you regularly, or sometimes he disappears on you for no reason, and you know, it's kind of on and off type of situation, then these are the signs that he's just not that into you. In this case, you don't even need to be bothered, asking, being exclusive, because that's a totally different story. Okay, so now you might ask, so how do I ask him if I really want to know? So like I said, if you're still in the 1 to 2 month period, in my opinion, it's still too early to ask. But if you've been dating this guy for about 3 to 6 months and you just cannot wait any longer, and this is what you can do. I know it might be a little bit nerve-wracking or sound like a little bit pushy if you ask the guy you are dating where you guys are or if he's dating someone else. So before you ask a question, you need to get yourself ready for his answers. He might say, I'm not sure. I think I might need a little bit more time to figure it out. If he gives you a very vague answer like this, either he really needs more time or he just doesn't want to tell you the truth. In this case, it's your call because only you know what to do and how you feel at this moment. If you really like this person and you don't mind waiting a little bit longer, then maybe you can give it 1 or 2 more months. But if the way he answers your question is kind of sketchy, not genuine, and he doesn't even help you to understand how he feels, then I would say maybe it's time to move on. Or maybe you'll be surprised about his positive feedback. He might say, oh, I enjoy dating with you as well. How do you feel about our relationship? Actually, I like you a lot. I want to be exclusive with you too. You never know until you ask. But like I said, before you ask this question, you really need to ask yourself how you feel about this person. If you are not sure either, then why not wait for a little bit longer before you throw the ball to the other person? Dating is like a dance. You need to know when to pull and when to let go. But you won't know till you have enough experiences, aka until you date enough people, fail a couple of times, and be in a few relationships. That's how we all learn. And that's why I've been encouraging people to go out and date and learn from those trial and error. You can grow if you just sit there and watch hundreds of thousands of YouTube videos like this without going out practicing. Okay, and that's it for today. My next video will share how to break up with someone without ghosting, which you all know that was one of the mistakes I made when I was online dating. So if you wanna learn from my mistakes and hear some stories, don't forget to tune in next Tuesday. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit the like button or subscribe to my channel so I can make more videos like this. If you want to learn more dating tips, don't forget to check out the videos here. See you next week. Bye!